I need some. What is the actual world we're in like?
Okay.
Shithole.
We are in the world of Itheka. Itheka is not a safe place. Specifically, we are in the area known well, actually, no, I guess the area is Itheka. We are on the frontier, the southern frontier of Itheka. So, one big thing about this game. I am not responsible for keeping a map up to date for you guys. It's up to the team currently playing to chart out or draw in Roll20 where they currently are and any landmarks they find. So that way the next group of players can use that information.
Oh, I see.
Scroll 20 to the right, you can see our little map.
Which is terribly wrong.
But it's just something...
This is
It's
a pretty...
accurate enough.
This is a room.
What?
Actually,
No,
It's a square. It has...
It's a
That's
very...
just a marker. That's like a legend for the map.
like, and somewhere down here is the far south, yeah?
Beyond the
Okay.
sea.
There is a sea to the south.
Yeah, and then there's the far
Or
south.
south with an F. It's important.
Yeah, the far south is a town.
It's
Okay.
actually a land.
But
Okay,
so,
it's a
like, what
region.
sort of time period, what style of fantasy, etc.?
Oh, this is horror fantasy. I think we're going like full Eldritch Terror from the below.
Okay, so there are lots of, like, so there would be, like, giant crabs and shit like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but no firearms.
Okay,
Or
so
if there are
pretty-
firearms, it's kind of like a rare thing.
Okay, so sort of like 1600s then.
Is
Sure.
there a U and F
Late,
there?
late medieval?
Early
Yeah, we can go
1600s,
late.
late 1500s.
Just think like standard D&D, but with like horrible, eldritch shit.
Okay. Are there dragons? Just out of curiosity.
yeah, probably. If
Dragons
Bloodborne
is,
didn't have guns,
So what is the architecture Victorian?
not in K-Wold.
Not in
Because
K-Wall.
K-Wold's a shithole.
So that must mean there is some Yharnam analog somewhere, and we must find. No, we shouldn't find it. It's fucking horrible there.
Well, didn't Lince already pick up some sort of weird knowledge to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He's got and Cody got a nice dose of Madman's knowledge.
Yeah.
Which I
Got
won't be
that
talking
insight.
about. We'll never speak of that again.
Who still has the book?
Victor
Let's
is ready
has
to cleanse you from your heretical ways.
Can I find Lintz's AFK character and steal the book from him?
No, we gotta continue it when he's back in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the book is now Lince's storyline, so don't fuck with it.
Oh, okay.
He's a special snowflake, and that's how he shines.
He's the protag, and this is just a side episode.
Exactly.
I'm
This is
sorry.
The beach episode of the anime.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to imply that Sir Victor is not the main character?
I was gonna say this is the B plot, but hey, Cody, if you want to go full weeb about it, like I know you are.
Sir
So
Victor.
what does your metamorph or your human E form look like? Carnibus?
I assume lots of different... For the one I first meet you in, let's see... I don't know. Maybe... a beautiful dark-haired woman at first. Or no, an effeminate man, vaguely. With dark hair.
Okay.
Sure.
Dressed
So-
in sort of light adventure armor stuff.
So
Like
would
very
you,
lightweight.
would you want to meet them in the tavern or outside the group? Outside of the town?
Preferably just a bit outside, sort of on the outskirts. Maybe
Can
in
you
the
remind us
mountains.
what are your bonds again?
My bonds are... Shoot, where is my character sheet?
By the way, you can double click the top of the character
Yeah.
sheet to minimize it in Roll20. It helps a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah, that will help.
You can
Okay,
just double
bonds.
click it to bring it back up.
Bonds. Joachim is wary of me and what I'm capable of. Mandok sees potential in my abilities, and Sir Viktor is deeply unnerved and unsettled by my form.
Okay, so all of that could come about while we're playing, then, not necessarily
Yes.
beforehand.
Yeah, and also, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I think
I mean, that's actually up to you guys. If you want it, if you want that like pre-established, so we can say you've already met, or it can come about through this like first 20 minutes. That's up to you.
Maybe we've already arranged to work as a group, but we haven't necessarily fought with him or seen his abilities or anything. He's
So
kinda
they
just-
so they
yeah.
know that I have some sort of powers, but they don't know what.
Well, it's more like you're just another body for the the grind mill of adventuring.
Okay.
You're not a set of hands.
And boy, is there a grind mill.
We're called monster fodder in the local vocabulary.
We are.
So yeah, K-Wold
The
is
one that I just
generally
made up.
considered a safe place. Monsters don't necessarily attack
Unless you walk
K-Wold.
2 miles out where the giant bugs are.
Then you might
By
get
the way, I
replaced
think we
with
should
one.
go back and grab the rest of the shit in those.
I don't think we should. I think we should go another direction entirely.
Yeah,
See,
actually,
the-
we should.
more-
Until
Okay.
Linz is back, so we can keep it away from this stranger.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's the soundtrack of the beach episode.
Of course, it is.
In that episode, Sir Viktor does not take off his armor. He just wears a pair of bathing trunks all over his armor.
Alright,
He takes it off, but he's still wearing a helmet.
Of course.
so what's your guys' goal then?
To make a shield out of those
Well,
bug armors.
Oh, God damn
I've just met up with Baldrica, and now we've exchanged letters and stuff, so I've gotten to know her a bit. Now we're going into the usual training mode of the squires,
Okay, here's all my shit, carry it, and follow me. Do
Exactly.
what I say, you might die.
I am
Please,
going to
Senpai, don't
spend
touch
some
me.
money.
She realizes that her brother just died not even a week ago, and one of her uncles was my squire, and it's been other family members. I think I've decided that it's sort of like an ancient tradition that my family is knights and their family are squires, and it's just happened over the ages.
Alright, sure.
I'm
So
gonna
here's-
buy a cart and donkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's 50 coins according to the other thing. That's if I can get one.
You might have a hard time finding a donkey.
Oh, I have a keg of dwarven ale that I need to get rid of somehow.
I wonder if only you knew a guy who was good at selling things.
Yeah, I mean, I have it, so
Yeah.
I'd say it's been 8 days. What have we done for the last week?
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you guys, what have you done?
How far away is Brisk?
Brisk is
It's a brisk
Upwards.
walk away.
yeah, if you
Brisk
could walk.
is an actual measurement of our measuring
Hold
system.
on. I wrote down the coordinates. Let me get an actual distance for you.
I changed my mind. I am the beautiful woman, not the guy. When I first meet you.
Actually, yeah. Oh, by the
Or
way,
are
Erik,
you too androgynous
What
to
is
tell?
what is your name? What do you introduce yourself as?
Oh,
Steve.
Fuck is it with you and the name Steve?
It sounds so boring.
Steve threw me off. I had something at the tip of my tongue, then you just said fucking Steve.
Fucking Sweed.
Well, Snake, the name is
It's
just
like
Steve.
66, 72 miles away.
Actually,
Okay.
now
yeah,
a great idea for an XCOM game. I'm just
in
getting
that
all my.
case, I've been away to Brisk to mourn with the Baldric family, and I've returned with my new squire.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I spent several days in town kind of looking for cheap stock of just anything I can pick up.
So Victor's been trying.
I probably left my keg with Mandok to get rid of and split the profits with me.
Sure. So, things that are in stock in K-Wold include potatoes, turnips, carrots, maybe some shit bread.
Shit bread. What about hardtack and such? Just long.
It's bread that's got corn in it.
Cornbread?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Cornbread's
hell,
No,
That's
not
disgusting.
cornbread. Actually, bread that has chunks of corn in it.
It's like they baked the cob in with the bread.
What the fuck?
Like, so not even like pieces of corn, like the actual, like they sliced a corn cob and have, like, just stuck it in the bread.
Yeah, it's really hard to slice because corn cobs are pretty hard.
So just vegetables, no like cured meats or like alcohol or anything?
They might have like a potato vodka. Like a shit vodka.
Mm.
And they would probably have some game, but hunting is few and far between.
I can see why. We almost fucking died. I'll just grab a few sacks of potatoes. What else was it? Radishes, leeks.
Radishes look root-based vegetables.
Yeah, I left my dwarven keg with you as well, so you can sell that if you can.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and sell that and make some money for this stuff.
Sure, so you're trying to sell the keg?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
This is sort of like the stuff that happened during the 8 days, I think.
Yeah, I just went around trading, trying to build up get some capital back.
So let's see, dwarven keg.
If you wonder what Sir Victor's been doing, he's basically been trying to convince the people to follow the Templar way. Like
it's worth 10 coins.
I would say you could get like 8 coins for the dwarven keg.
Could I try and haggle up?
Yeah, roll me a charisma.
Oh, just...
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, you get it for 10 coins.
Alright, yeah, okay. I'm not going to try and like con artist that shit, I'm just going to take the success.
Would a 10 have gotten him more coins or something?
Yeah, I would have said like 12.
Okay, I'll take that off my sheet then.
I'll give myself a couple more coin.
Wait, so we're just rolling d10?
2d6.
Oh, 2d6.
Yeah.
But again, there's a button on your character sheet.
And yeah, as for the rest, I buy. How much would you say it cost me to buy? Like 5 bags of potatoes, a few bags of God damn it! How do I keep forgetting what fucking thing she said?
We just count those as rations.
All right. How many like things of ration?
Have we wasted?
How much are you looking to buy?
Just
So I mean, like, one dungeon ration is 5 days of food.
let me see
Oh,
how much those cost. One dungeon ration.
It's
Costs
3
5
coins
or 3 coins each. Yeah.
for 5 uses, and it's 1 weight.
All right, I'm just gonna buy 10 then. So spend 30 coin.
10 weight?
10 weight.
10 weight of rations?
Mm-hmm.
Can you even carry that?
Well, that's what the cart and donkey is for when I can get one.
You'll have to, for the cart and donkey, we'll need to parlay.
Alright.
Or not parlay, supply.
Where is supply? There it is.
So yeah, you have to roll plus charisma.
Okie dokie. Alright, I'm not going to buy the dungeon rations until I have the donkey on hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
So do
see.
we use up? So do we use up all our dungeon rations
Yeah.
or during this time, Jax, or what?
No, you would have probably been staying for at the
Yeah.
tavern.
Nice.
A week's stay at the Peasant Inn is 14 minus charisma. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you have a high charisma, you stay there for free.
14 minus. Well, my charisma is 16, so I say that for free.
Yeah, and Cody paid his and then, like, traveled. And Mandok, you can find your cart and donkey for 60 coins. Somebody's not quite, ready to get rid of their donkey.
Oh, I hand him the money and say, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Is it a talking donkey?
No, the mundane donkey.
The cart and donkey can hold 20, by the way.
So
I walk around the donkey, kick its hooves, scratch my nose.
What's its name?
Chris Tucker.
I do ask it, what'd you name this thing?
He looks at you and shrugs. It's donkey number 2.
What happened to donkey number 1?
He shrugs.
Oh.
Name it Chris Tucker Snake.
important
He's actually
part.
conveying a lot with his face that you're just not picking up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well-
don't have 18 charisma. You don't get the facial features there.
It's a sort of a local thing that you're just not getting.
Can I just ask, I say pointing his cart, why are the words Gertrude painted onto it?
He, puts his thumbs into his pants, hikes them up, and says, well, that was the name of my late dear great-aunt, mother's nephew's daughter.
Oh, that's,
It's got quite the family history. We've been using this here cart for about 4 generations now. Just trying to keep it maintained.
Is the cart painted or is it just a piece of shit?
It's a piece of shit.
I just look at him and say, okay, well, I'll name it cart number 2.
He nods and says, do what you will with it.
I was really hoping he was going to ask me what happened to cart number 1. But we'll live.
I don't think he cares.
Uncaring bastard. Alright, so that brings me down to 82 coin. And yeah, I go and I buy 10 lot of dungeon rations.
Alright, yeah, so you just have like a giant assortment of root veggies.
Perfect.
You
Just
probably
what I
got
needed.
some like raw corn too.
So it's also the case now that I've got 55 uses of rations.
Yeah, like you're just carrying a ton of food in a cart.
Well, I mean, he's a halfling.
We pack a lot of matter into a very small
Are there-
space.
That raises another question. Are there other villages and towns around in this area that we can trade at?
There might be a village somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, that's why
I
I'm
don't know
stocking
where the
up.
fuck it is.
We've got to move.
Yeah, I assume that's why he's buying them, so he
Yeah.
can unload them at a higher price later.
Oh, I should also mention, since you guys got the 2 brothers set up selling stuff, they'll sell some items in the weapon list and the armor list.
What's the best armor I can get there?
Chainmail. And a
I
shield.
already have that. Okay.
They'll sell you a
Pretty
shield
good.
though.
Could get a shield.
Has a ring to it.
What about that? Did we give them those bug plates to make shields out of?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I kept the bug plates.
Oh wait, did you keep them or did you give it to them?
Well, I kept them on hand, and I'll give them to him now to make shields out of.
Well, if you want to say you gave them to them, like multiple days ago, we can say you guys already have the shields.
All right then, yeah. Just basically,
How many plates did you have?
we had 2.
All right, so that you basically just get free shields.
Perfect.
I just kind of like turn up one day at the bar with a shield made from bug armor.
Yeah, and I mean it's got like metal bands in the back and in the front of it. It's like kind of like welded together with metal, but the majority of it is this hard like chitin plate.
Viktor goes up and inspects it, says, "Yes, this is a fine shield.
They actually do look quite nice.
How much does it weigh?"
2 weight,
Perfect. Okay, so and how much armor does it give?
1 plus 1 armor.
God damn it. Well, I will
It's just a normal shield.
made from the bug armor. Or
I even
No, I
got.
mean, it's using the stats of a normal shield from the page.
okay.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I assume I'm in town, and I just sort of lift it up and inspect it, hold it up to the light, do
It
my-
couple
actually-
times.
The sun shines off of it very nicely, like kind of it lights up green in the sun, sparkles.
Then I put it on my back, and I give Baldrica a thumbs up.
She warily brushes the hair out of her eyes.
I shall use this bug shield.
I imagined you would, yeah. Yeah.
So, is
I-
it
I-
at this point that we're with whoever Carnibus is, whatever your name is?
Oh, well, are they?
Have you
Yeah,
been
it's
wandering
okay.
about in town in human form?
I'm like one of the nights you're there. Probably around the last night. I just appear without really. No one sees me enter town. I just show up as, I don't know, the Night Lady, a famous, renowned assassin, wearing unusual black leather armor.
Actually, before
So-
we before we get too deep into this, Jax, how did basically I spent all these 8 days just propaganding about Templar thing. How did that go?
Roll charisma.
Wouldn't that be
Oh
just
my good fucking god.
a carouse thing?
Carouse?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's throwing a big party.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll say it's kind of a carouse, but
So,
with,
soft
like less
carouse.
things. Because you're not spending any coin.
so what? Do I have to roll something else or?
Look at Carouse.
No. Look at carouse and let's see. Choose 2.
What? Where is carouse? Carouse.
Scroll down.
On the right hand side under end of session.
Special moves.
No,
What's that?
not on there. It's on the roll 20.
Yeah, I'm checking. Basic moves.
Down, just scroll down. Carouse. Under end of session.
There we go. Carouse. Okay. But do I spend money for this or not?
That's up to you. If you want to carouse and spend 100.
Nah, he
possibly-
stands in the square, basically telling them how great the Templars are.
All right, so you rolled a 13. That's a really fucking good. So, choose 2.
Choose 2.
Yeah, out of that list of 4 there.
Okay. You're not entangled in coerced or tricked. Yes, I shall befriend a useful NPC, but basically he goes around telling, yes, and then this great Sir Arthur knighted our great lord Max Fist Fightmaster, and Flex Pyro was there. He was the greatest one.
These names.
Okay, yeah, so...
Did you
yeah,
just say Flex Pyro?
Flex
Maybe.
Pyro. We can say... So, a young woman, after you're done giving your speech, a young woman approaches you and says, "Oh, Sir Viktor,
Yes.
your speech has moved me in ways.
Uh-oh.
You're fucked, boyo.
I am a local alchemist, and I work out of the church, but we've run down on hard times."
Yes. Well, it sounds horrible, but do not fear. Templars are here. Also, Snake, that's all the knights I've made so far.
Alright, so those are all knights of the Templar
Death
Order.
stalks death.
It's basically, imagine Sir Arthur's court. There's basically that. It's him and his first... Actually, Jax, I have a document I will give to you later.
Have you just taken all these from that fucking picture of that fuck
Yes.
from Mass Effect
Yes.
3?
Yes.
Wow.
God damn it.
The far south is a
Except
strange
Lancer
land.
Steven.
I never want to go to the
I
far
never
south.
want to go to the far south, ever. I don't want to have to fight Storm Gruntlith.
Oh no, they're dead. Like they
This one,
founded it for like hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you meet this alchemist lady who says, she brews potions, but they've had a really hard time.
Sounds awful. How can I, the Great Templar, help you?
So you're supposed to choose 2. Which other one did you choose?
Oh, the other one. Let's see. Useful NPCs, and I hear a rumor of opportunities.
Alright, so we can...
Ah, good. Plot hooks.
Yes.
Plot hooks, yes. Alright. Yeah. So she runs up to you and you befriend her. Her name is... I need a name generator.
Curious.
What an interesting name.
That is a very interesting name, I agree.
No, I can find one for you. Her name is
Her name is
Yo
Joyce.
Brohawk.
No. Her name is now... Sawe.
Does she know Joachim?
No. Her name is Sawe.
Sawe.
No, I prefer I need to name generate. But yeah, okay.
Her name is Sawe. She is an alchemist, a young woman who makes potions but doesn't fucking have coin and needs resources. The opportunity she speaks of is she's looking for a particular type of root that grows in the jungles of Palia to the southeast.
Well, looks like that's where we're going next.
Yes.
For lack of anywhere else to go.
Hey, didn't I say there was a port town in the southeast? Like T-Fold on Sea or something.
Yeah, it was T-Fold
Yeah,
on
you
Sea.
You did.
Yeah.
That's really far away.
Oh, okay.
Well, I tell her, do not fear, young lady, for it is in the Templar code to always help a fair lady in need.
Actually, you know what? T-Fold on Sea is still kind of far away, but I know where I'll put it.
Okay.
Well, you should have put the map a bit more central, so or maybe lower down. So we could
Lynn
build up.
started drawing it. I'm just working on what he's put down.
So yes, there's a jungle to the southeast, and she's looking for you guys to collect a certain kind of root.
Hey, Jax, can you drag and drop the map lower so that we can draw above
Yeah.
it and stuff?
I just threw down the far south thing.
Yeah, that'll work.
Excellent.
The Far South Templars sounds like a goddamn baseball team.
It does.
They probably have an intercollegiate baseball team.
So I'm in. What's the bar called again? The Long Arm or
The
something?
Long
Yeah, the long arm.
Yeah, all right. So I'm in the Long Arm with Baldrica and Lady, whatever your name is, and we're having some ale, and I'm asking where you're from. I'm just like, I plop an ale in front of me. I'm like, so, where'd you get into this line of work? Where are you from?
So now, answer.
Well, it's
Yeah.
up to you. I'm talking
Oh,
to you.
yeah. Oh, I've been all over. I'm not from anywhere. I just travel.
Sounds like myself. I was born in Brisk, but I've been, quite a few places in my years.
What kind of places?
Oh, and then I go into like a 2-hour-long story of some battle, like a long time ago.
During this time, I drink any exorbitantly large amount.
This whole time I'm just sitting at the back of the bar, counting the produce, playing darts, talking with the locals, waiting for Sweed to come in and force adventure on us.
I go up
Yelping
to
it
it at some point and clear my throat, and I'm like, so, I don't see the keg on you. I'm assuming you sold it?
Yeah.
What's the cut? Just be fair about it. I don't mind if you get the higher profit.
Alright, here's 5 quid. Go wild.
I quit.
So,
I'm walking with Jaochim by this point.
so suddenly you see the door being kicked up, and Viktor goes in and looks around, points to you. We are going adventuring. Pack your stuff.
Oh, God, this guy again.
Damn it.
Mandok, I thought you got a new guy.
I did get a new guy. In fact... Wait, did you get a new guy? I say, pointing at the lady.
No, that's who I got.
Who did I get then?
We do not have time for your squabble. A fair lady is in need. An alchemist.
By the way, just because I got a new guy doesn't mean that I've replaced the Templar yet. I'm working on that.
And then I sort of like to the side to Baldrica. I'm like, rule number 1, wide berth of this guy, and I sort of look at Viktor.
I just go on, grab the halfling by his, coat, move it, halfling! We have to move quickly! We're going to a jungle.
Uh-huh. We.
Where exactly are we going? And for
We're
what
going
reason?
to find herbs to the southeast.
Okay, first off, it's pronounced herbs, and second, why?
Do not make fun of my accent. And we are doing it to help a fair alchemist lady in this town.
Well,
What's
considering
so
the
fair about her?
grasslands... Yeah, I agree with that.
What's so fair about her?
I look up. Well then,
Yeah,
I
what does she look like?
I throw aside Mandok. Well, fair lady,
Ah!
she's fair, but not as fair as you. Because
I blush and take his hand.
now you can follow us on. Now, adventure is usually not a thing for a lady, but I can make exceptions. Now follow me, and we walk outside.
I just grab my burlap sack of potatoes, throw it over my shoulder, and just like slowly follow.
Yeah, I climb in like the shotgun portion of the cart, like up at the top.
Viktor, being a gentleman, helps up Carnibus. He's gonna be roost.
Now, I point to the group. I have been drinking, but these things can't break the speed limit.
No.
Also,
amazing.
I haven't got ropes yet, so I just kick the donkey up the arse.
Yeah, so
Well-
it starts like trotting off.
Make that animal go faster. We have no time to lose.
Let's
Alright,
see, it's
donkey number 2, go! Kick!
What
So-
time of day is it?
Let's see. We'll say it's around 8 a.m.
When we're outside of town, we're a bit like, wait, where's Tom?
So, what direction are you leaving?
To
Southeast.
Yeah.
To the southeast. All right.
I like
Are you
how we
sure we
just-
shouldn't go out via the north and then circle round?
No, we should never go north again.
Never. Well, I just sit down.
fuck those
I
kids,
sit.
right?
By the way, I like how we just pretty much drag Carnibus with us because I don't know.
Because adventure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
that's why she's here.
So Viktor just sits down, brags about his 2 kills, and then then I smashed that bug's head in with my bare hands.
Victor, have you killed anything else in your career?
Yes,
What?
I killed a werewolf once.
Oh?
Those don't exist.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. I've sold
Of
plenty
course.
of stuff, but never a werewolf belt.
I interject, I've seen a werewolf before.
Are you
No,
sure it
that's
was a werewolf,
bullshit.
not like some sort of werefox? Because I've seen werefoxes.
I've seen werehogs,
And
but
of course, I've also killed the. Actually, what? Just give me a second. I need to remember the actual names of them. And once I and my fellow brothers destroyed a collection of horrible creatures called metamorphs.
My character laughs at this, but gives no explanation.
Yes, cruel creatures try to overthrow the Templar rule.
I laugh and point out that metamorphs also don't exist. You're full of
Yeah.
shit. You've got a head like a
You're-
fucking orange.
I've never heard of
Head like a
those.
potato.
I nod in agreement.
Also, you're having a
Anyway.
hard time sitting in the back 'cause it's filled with like burlap sacks of vegetables.
Yeah, so let's discuss this. Okay, all 4 of you are riding in a cart. The cart and donkey are able to carry 20 weight. The potatoes and everything in it already is 10 weight.
I have 8.
How much?
I have
do
8 load on me.
Oh my god, I have 12
I have
load.
All right,
I-
fuckers, get out.
So Victor is walking beside it, and so am I, probably.
I want it noted that I'm a halfling.
Yeah, we all sit in it, and then the donkey just doesn't move at all, and we eventually get out
Why
of it.
would
You just hear it, you just hear it groaning, and I just kind of complain I need to replace this donkey. It's clearly getting old.
Donkey
Okay,
number
so-
2.
I'm
I
walking
look at-
beside Mandok then, next to
Yeah,
her.
Yeah.
I'm also walking beside. So I just look at this donkey though. Are you sure that donkey is up to standard?
I just had it MOT'd, but I don't know
What's its name?
what.
What's its
Donkey.
register number?
What is its name?
It's donkey number 2.
Nah, that is not a name for a donkey.
It's what the guy who sold me it named it.
I shall give it a better name. You, donkey, are now known as Tank Patron.
I think I'll stick with donkey number 2. Is that alright, Toozy?
Could call him Steve.
Nee.
Looks more like a Greg to me.
Yeah, actually. Greg it is.
What, your dad's named Greg? Fuck off and leave Toozy alone.
Fine.
It's alright, Greg. It's alright.
It's a... but
right.
you might need a new donkey.
So,
Right, so, yeah, we'll make
Perhaps
our way out.
investing in a horse?
let's undertake a perilous journey.
Alright then. I'll do,
I have +2 to my wisdom now.
I don't think we have to worry too much about using rations for the moment.
Yeah.
But that said...
I think I should be the scout.
That makes sense. I'll take Trailblazer.
So, for the purpose of perilous journey, 3 characters choose 3 roles. A trailblazer, a scout, and a quartermaster. Each one of them rolls plus wisdom, and as long as everything goes fine, you get to your destination. You consume the normal amount of rations, and nobody gets the drop on you.
Well, I'm not that high wisdom, so...
I'm the guest, and I probably have even lower wisdom.
It's not really fair to say guest when this is meant to be all rotating people. It's just that there's been trouble getting new folks in.
Yeah.
I
So,
was beguiled by a handsome man to come on this adventure.
yes, a handsome man who never takes off his helmet, by the way.
Ever.
Handsome helmet.
Yeah, the
Like,
handsome man.
like even, let's say if you would see him take a bath, he would still have the helmets on. It's like part of his... He's very proud.
I'm gonna roll
I
wisdom.
somewhat jokingly say, "Who says you were the handsome man?" and give Mandok a noogie.
Oh. We take a while.
So
Alright, so that was-
pride is... So Victor
That's
takes
the
some...
trailblazer roll, right?
Yep.
Alright.
But hey, I got some XP.
Yeah, make sure you mark XP for that. So we need a 3rd person to roll for, what, quartermaster?
Yeah, Quartermaster is the one that's left.
Sure. Erik, what do you have for
For wisdom?
wisdom? Yeah.
Mainly because we don't trust Sweed with the food.
I have 8
Is
for
it-
wisdom.
Yeah.
I also have 8, so... I guess I can do... It doesn't really matter.
Who's
So if
going,
I
who's going to take
Wait, what is it?
responsibility?
What is the job?
Quartermaster making sure we don't use more rations than needed, which really isn't that stressful at the moment because we're on a cart full of food.
Yeah.
I can roll for it. What is it?
Wisdom.
Well, we have
No.
lots of...
But so what do I roll? Like, again?
Just 2d6, but you can click on the dice on the character sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I had my mic muted.
Yeah, there's that little
Fantastic.
button there.
Oh, whoops, I did it twice.
We'll take the second one.
Okay. I thought you had to double click, sorry.
That's
Nah,
cool.
no.
So yeah, okay, you guys do great on
Scouting
Scouting
and
and
Quartermaster.
quartermastering. Alright, so you travel through the southeast. Let's roll encounter. I'm going to roll encounter. Oh.
Great noise to hear.
He didn't say "oh" last time, and we almost got murdered by bugs.
So what does that
Hold
mean
on.
for this time?
I need to think.
Oh.
Just an active volcano erupts out from under us. Scout that.
Suddenly, a sinkhole.
Alright. So the as you're traveling to the southeast, you notice this is mostly farmland. And, there's like a couple of cottages around. Currently you are on a road, and you are passing You're coming up on a ramshackle house. It looks like nobody has attended this place, and the fields around it are kind of going to shite. What do you guys do?
I do a little like eye to eye thing to Baldrica, to get her attention, and I sort of motion to get low, and then I motion for her to come with me to scout out the place.
Meanwhile, my trailblazing is going so bad, I'm probably like...
Okay, so if I want to do
road.
something that I don't want the rest of the team to know about me doing it, do I just, say everyone else ignore that I'm doing this, or what?
You can either do that, or, just message me.
Yeah.
That's fine, too.
Yeah, but it's like, if it's like you specifically say that you're not doing it so we don't see it, then sure, then...
Wait. What are the NPC skills? I forgot. I can add a skill to Baldrica.
Oh, yeah.
I leveled up. Or I can make her man-at-arms higher.
Hirelings.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can either have Arcane Assistance, Experimental Trap Disarming, a Hero's Welcome, which is a minstrel thing. There's 2 priest ones, one called Ministry and one called First Aid. A Protector, which can do Sentry or Intervene. The Tracker, which is Track and Guide, and then Warrior is just Man-at-Arms.
I'm just gonna add to her man-at-arms. She's a bit tougher than her brother.
Cool, so 2 Man-at-Arms?
Yeah, I'm putting it
Well,
on.
if you want to go tougher...
I mean, she's better in combat.
Okay, yeah. Because, you could take Intervene, which means when you defy
we all
danger...
kind of high HP, so we're already all kind of tanky.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And it was Jaochim and Baldrica that are going to the house, right?
Yeah,
Well,
so
I motioned to her,
let's
but you
talk
guys
about
can follow me if you wanted.
I get off the cart, kind of like bring it to a halt. I get my bag of tricks ready and move and get towards the house.
Viktor, very stoically, he looks at Carnibus. Actually, under what name did you introduce?
The Night Lady or something like that, something generic.
I just look at her and say, "Do not fear, fair lady. I got this under control," and I walk towards the house.
So the house itself...
I laugh and casually follow them, walking maybe cartwheel or something, not taking the situation seriously.
Yeah. So the house itself is like half stone, half wood. Looks like some of the stone is falling out. There's a low stone wall around like a portion of the house, but it's like, it's kind of crumbling. Think like old England street kind of stone, it's like stacked on top of each other.
Like cobblestones.
Yeah. And the windows are boarded up, and the roof looks like half wicker, half wooden, and some of the wicker is, of course, gone.
I want to try to look through. Can I discern realities? I want to try to look through the gaps in the wood on the windows.
Sure.
Fuck yeah.
So, ask 3.
What should I be on the lookout for?
What should you be on the lookout for? So, as you are approaching this house, you immediately get this sense of otherworldliness, possibly magic of some sort. I would be on the lookout for something magical.
How does it feel magical to me? Is it just my hair standing up, or?
Yeah, the hair on the back of your neck kind of prickles. You get this weird... So, have you ever had a pencil and you slowly push it towards your forehead without looking at it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know that feeling? That feeling.
I know that
feeling.
Alright, what here is useful or valuable to me?
Let's see. These windows don't look like they're boarded up very well. So if you didn't want to, say, go through the front door, which looks dilapidated, you might be able to go in through the windows.
what here is not what it appears to be?
This house does not appear to be just a house. You know, you've got that real strange feeling going on here. And it's kind of strange, right? Because this isn't necessarily an abandoned area. There are other farmhouses where, you know, shit's going down. Farming is being done. This one seems to have been completely abandoned.
Can I pull like a pry bar out of my adventuring gear?
Yeah.
Sort of like
Okay,
old version of a crowbar.
Like
Meanwhile,
English
can
word for
I
crowbar, wrecking bar.
briefly break away from the rest of the group, sort of circle the house, look for any sort of like basement doors or cracks or anything like that, sort of little holes in the ground, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Do I find
Meanwhile,
anything?
I'm about to like jimmy the window open, basically.
Yeah, there's like a storm basement. Whatever the hell those are called.
Cellar.
Okay,
Storm doors into a cellar.
so I'm assuming this is on like the other side of the house from everyone else?
Yeah, it's in the back end. Joaquin's probably looking at the front.
Yes.
I secretly, when on the other side of the house, assume a much smaller form and sneak into the basement.
So yeah, you need to roll for that.
Okay. Which, damn. This would be... Wait, how do I roll?
Click
Let's
the
see.
dice
Looking
on
up
the relevant stat.
Okay, doppelganger, what do I roll for doppelganger? And
we can
roll
say you
plus-
start with three morph. So
Yeah.
yeah, you just need to roll plus con.
Okay, I double
Oh.
click.
The rolls are
Well, either way, I do it.
Yeah, that's fine either way.
the opposite of last session.
Yeah, seriously.
Wait until we
Nah.
get to a fight and fucking die.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, your imitation is flawless. What do you look like?
I'm a small mouse. Or better yet,
Alright,
bug.
cool.
I'm a bug.
You're a bug. Okay.
So Viktor kind of shivers. Bugs.
I look like a spider, actually. We'll go specifically.
Cool. Yeah, you're a spider.
And we don't see that he's doing this.
Yeah.
No, I'm on the other side. Well, now I'm in the basement, but I did this on the other side of the house. You guys assume I just wandered off.
Okay.
I start rooting through my bag of tricks to look for anything I've got on hand that will make a loud noise and a big white flash.
You know, I know something that can make
I'm taking off the boards on the window.
I know, I'm just kind of like
Sure.
behind you, just readying up a flashbang.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, roll me a defy danger to do it quietly.
I think I get a plus forward because I found out my discern realities. You get a +1 for
Yeah.
acting on answers, and you told me that the windows were loose, so I think I get a +1. Okay. So it's a
big-
strength.
That's up to you. You know, how are
So
you
Viktor's
defying
just kind
danger?
of shot size.
Well, I mean, I'm crowbarring it. Do I get another +4 because
Right.
I'm using my adventure gear? Or
Um,
am
I don't-
able to
I don't
do
think
that?
adventuring gear gives you a +1.
Well, because I pulled out a pry bar from it, is what I'm saying.
Is
Like, would that
does
give you a bonus?
adventuring gear give you a +1?
No, I'm just asking you in general, like situationally.
Oh,
Okay. Like, how else would I do it other than with strength?
Well, I mean, if you wanted to do it like silently, like if you wanted to do it like quickly and like powerfully, you would do strength. But if you want to do it like quickly and silently, you could do like dexterity.
No, I'll do strength.
Alright.
Okay, so this is +1. 14.
Oh,
Wow.
good God.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that is no problem at all. And
Okay,
you know
and
what?
so also... Oh, go ahead.
Since you maxed it, we'll go ahead and say that it's actually fairly quiet too. Like,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
threat doesn't
it
come to
wasn't.
bear, is what it says.
Yeah. It's pretty quiet.
Okay, and so
There's
I'm gonna go ahead and ask at this point, and if you don't want them to know, you can message it to me. I don't know if that would matter, but what do I see in the basement? Like, what do I find? What is...
Sure.
If you don't
So-
want them to know, you can...
We usually just say everything, and then, like, we just meta, like...
Yeah,
that
like
our
our
characters
characters, we know it, but our characters don't know
Yeah.
it, so we can't act on that information.
Sure. So in the basement, you see there is no light down here, but you know spiders don't necessarily
Yeah.
need light. You're able to make out 3 humanoid forms. They seem to be in manacles against a wall. Beside them is a person sitting in a chair. They're wearing like all black with like dark robe with the hood pulled over. In the middle of the room, there is a table with a bunch of like implements on it, just like random metal bits and bobs. You probably see like some sort of wicked curved dagger on there too.
The fuck is wrong with this countryside?
Who knows?
Does the man writing appear to be at all aware that they're above him breaking in?
No. In fact, he's like flipping through this weird-looking book.
In that case, I crawl over him and try and see what the book is from the ceiling. Like what he's...
Will you roll Defy Danger?
Okay.
With Dexterity.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. We're never gonna level.
Yeah, okay, no problem. You're on him, like on his shoulder.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's...
Looking at this book, will you roll plus wisdom?
Wisdom. Oh dear. Not bad.
8. So, you hesitate looking at this book because trying to read this text, even in your like spider form,
Right.
like sears an image into your eyes of just like arcane eldritch knowledge, like forbidden words kind of like seep into your brain. It hurts, but let's see, you can either continue reading it and possibly, suffer more, or, just kind of flee.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, for reasons you would know, this isn't particularly new stuff to me. I'm gonna go ahead and continue trying to figure out what's going on.
Sure. So, I'm just going to mark down that you are slowly going insane, and we'll keep going.
Okay, so once I pry open the bar, do I see anything pertinent
inside,
in
it
the window?
looks like a very dusty old house that has not been upkept.
Okay, I get down on a knee and I motion for I'm gonna help Mandok in.
Alright, I just can't walk over and you just help me through the window.
Yeah.
And then I climb in after him.
Cool.
I just I stand like I cannot go in through a window.
I'm like
I just
motioning for you to
kinda-
be quiet.
Yeah, I'm just like shushing through the window.
I just go, oh, I cannot go through a window. It is too small for me. Open the door.
I help Baldrica as well.
I go over to the door and it's like undo the latch if there is one at this point.
Yeah, there's a big, like a crossbar. You can kind of like lift it up.
I like as slowly as I can, delicately as I can, try and move this free.
Yeah, will you defy danger using dexterity?
This is where it all goes wrong.
Yep.
Yep. Oh god. It's too heavy.
Well, alright, remember, mark experience.
I just stand there like, what's taking
So
you so long?
there's just quiet, and then you just hear this loud clang.
I
It's
spin
like-
around and I pull out my sword.
Because what I do is I kind of move the latch a little bit, then I pull it off completely because it's old and rusty as shit, and just drop it to the ground.
Alright, so.
Oh,
hold on.
by the way, do I actually learn anything from what I'm looking at, from trying to figure out what he's doing? Do I
Let's
learn
just
anything
say old Eldritch blood ritual. The basics.
But so I do learn this guy is definitely evil, though. Or...
Yeah,
Like, this is some evil.
there's some weird Eldritch knowledge going in here.
Plus there's
Going on
people
in here.
tied up, right?
Yeah, and manacles on the wall.
Since he's distracted in reading, does that count as helpless?
No.
Okay.
Viktor just gets sick of this shit and just kicks in the door.
I'm standing behind the door, you fuck.
Ah,
Actually, what do I roll when they're not helpless or dying or whatnot then for Carnal Feast, if I want to try that.
You'll just need to incapacitate them. Which
Oh, so I
typically
need to do that first?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. That makes much more sense.
But yeah, I'm gonna kick it in despite the fact that that Mandok is on the other side.
I'm okay with this, by the way, for the
As
sake
soon
of
as he
comedy.
kicks it, I drop stealth completely, and I get my
Yeah.
shield and I look around.
So
Do it.
I go flying across the room.
I just stand in. I just stand in like I'm tired of these charades.
yeah,
This is
so
just
give
an
me a
empty
minute.
house.
Let me look some stuff up.
There's a look that is conveyed to Mandok and probably Baldrica at the same time that reaffirms my bond of Mandok and I are too old for this shit.
Yeah. I just kind of like look at the. Well, I don't think the Templar's that young either.
Well, he's like in his. I would say in his late 20s, honestly.
That's still
like,
the look. This Mandok and I are too old for this shit.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
look.
like you know,
Mandok.
he is definitely one of the more younger thing because
Like
He's
my
not-
nose is bleeding, and as I get up, I have to crack my back.
What are you doing on the floor, halfling?
When you're my age, you'll be on the ground a lot more. You fucking Templar shit.
Does
I do
the man notice the commotion upstairs?
Oh, most definitely. But I'm looking a few things up here.
Okay.
Like the fact that
Actually,
he
in
actually
the meantime,
doesn't.
while he's still sitting there, can I jump away from him and go to the people on the wall?
We'll need to do
I think we're in bullet
the
time at this
5
point.
danger. Yeah, so just
Five
give me a minute. I need to look some stuff up.
I can't do a convincing my nose has been broken voice.
Yeah. Oh, my nose.
You just gotta talk like this.
Yeah. Oh, my nose.
Fucking Viktor!
What? Actually, no. Wait. Give me a sec. God damn it! I don't have a glass with me. What?
Like,
Alright.
you're just gonna talk like all the time now because of the helmet.
Okay, I know what's going on here.
about, halfling?
So, Mr. Halfling, as you're trying to lift this big, heavy wooden crossbar off the door, you get it up, but then it loses grip, and it goes backwards and just like clangs, this real loud like wood knocking on wood sound. The door is unlocked. However,
Yeah,
you
like Sweed
immediately
kicked it
hear-
in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and came in.
well, he then kicked it in, but I mean, it could have been easily open. You probably just kick it down, honestly.
It's even worse.
The downstairs, the man like flipping through the book immediately catches attention and pulls. Let's see here, Carnibus.
By the
you
way, I
notice-
rolled an 8 to jump away from him and go to the bodies.
Yeah,
the
so let's
people
see
on the
here. Give me a minute here. So you flinch because you weren't expecting him to get up so quickly. But it's not really an issue getting over there. But he does notice you. Like he notices, like, oh shit, there was a spider on my shoulder. Whatever, it must be some like,
Ew,
weird
yucky.
basement bullshit. He doesn't give a fuck. But he takes his book, puts it in his robes, and then like runs up the stairs. Grabbing like
Do we
a
hear?
dagger
Do we
off the
hear him
table.
running up?
So,
No.
now that I'm at the bodies, what are the bodies like, more specifically?
So
or are they
are-
alive or dead or what?
They appear to be alive. Like once he starts moving, once that noise happens, the two of them start like waking up. It looks like they've had a lot of stuff carved into them, and the third one just completely appears dead.
They're helpless.
Okay, wait. Yeah, they are. But so are they, like, describe the people? Are these, like,
Sure.
full-grown men, children, women, what?
Young adults. Probably 17, 18, 20, somewhere around there. And they are all 3 men.
Okay. On whichever one I'm whichever one seems most conscious, go to its ear and like sort of whisper to it, ask it questions. Like, who are you? What's going? Just try and figure out the situation from it. I don't know. Would that be charisma?
Yes. Because you don't know how these people will respond.
Right.
Especially
when they can't see who's talking to them.
Yeah. So you get an 8 on charisma. Let's see. The one you're currently talking to just starts fucking screaming and is like just yelling, help, help, get me the fuck out of here, oh my god. Upstairs, you hear footsteps coming from a different room in the building as 3 people emerge. 2 of them appear to be holding daggers, while there's a third in the back.
Is there one that looks tougher than the others? Just at first glance?
They are all wearing, like, dark robes.
And only 2 of them have daggers?
Yeah.
Alright, I want to size one of them up.
Okay.
Okay, so, okay, I get to ask you one question.
Cool. Ask away.
What special tricks they might know? Do they know?
Yeah. So they're used to hiding that dagger and going in for, like, a feint and then a stab.
Okay, so otherwise they're just dudes in robes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, yep.
Okay, I'm actually going to talk to the other person who's somewhat conscious, gonna roll charisma again on them. Do I?
Yeah,
Learn
10 on charisma. This guy seems a bit calmer. What do you ask him?
Why are you here?
I don't know. We were kidnapped. Please, wherever you are, please get us out of here.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. I'm just a farmer.
Damn. Can I, actually I'm gonna discern realities, that's wisdom, right?
Yep.
To try and figure out any more information I can get from looking at them. 7.
7. Ask one.
Okay, 1 second. What is here that is not what it appears to be?
There's a book lying on the table.
I mean specifically about the people.
Oh, the people.
Yeah. Or if there is anything about them that is not what it appears to be, and if so,
The third one may not be dead.
Okay. Damn.
Upstairs.
I try and unbind them. Is there?
As a spider?
I don't know. I don't know how they're bound. Like, I might be able to, like...
So, manacles.
Yeah,
Arms
manacles.
chained up against the wall.
I have small legs and I can shapeshift. Could I try and, like, pick the locks?
You can spend a morph to do that, sure.
Okay, spend a morph. So now I'm on 1 morph left.
Correct.
So now you're a
Okay.
spider with picklock legs.
Oh my god,
So,
that's
basically,
terrifying.
what you're doing is you're using your altering organs move.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, you need to roll plus con.
This is a great idea for like a horror movie. Spiders that can pick locks.
Oh my god, no. Please, I'm an arachnophobe.
Yeah,
I remember.
Oh. There we go.
Nice, 12. So, on a 10 plus, you make the exact change you wanted. So yeah, you turn your legs into basically a set of picklocks, and it's pretty easy to get them open.
Now,
You open-
how... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'll go for it.
How, like, physically well sound are these people?
Not at all. Like, as soon as you undo the first one, they immediately collapse to the floor.
Okay, so they can barely stand then.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I roll my spider eyes.
All of them.
All 8 of them. Yeah.
It's like,
All
hey,
right, so
guys.
upstairs,
Yeah.
the 2 guys with daggers approach you, Jaochim.
I yell at Joaquin to cover his eyes, and I'm going to throw a flashbang.
I also cover. I go over to Baldrica. Like I just spin and I get in front of Baldrica at the same time.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to throw my flashbang at them.
Sure, so you are the... What class is it?
Charlatan. So it's like bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks.
It doesn't explicitly say flashbangs, I just... Oh wait, it does.
Oh, the flash paper.
Oh, flash paper, I forgot about the flash paper.
So
Can
I
be
assume
used
that's
in
what you meant.
combat, but they need to be close, so you have to be able to touch them.
Oh, can I just run up then?
Yeah.
Get up and charge
So yeah,
them?
you can definitely blind one of the 2.
I mean, he
Okay.
was right behind me, so it's not like he's
Yeah,
moving.
it's not hard. Yeah.
I forgot about the flash paper, I thought like an actual flashbang. Let's take it. So what should I roll?
You don't need to roll anything.
Okay, so yeah, I just run up, like, use the flash paper, and then, like, run away as fast as my halfling legs will carry me.
Sure. So as you're running away, the one that's not blinded, like, makes a lunge for you.
Do not fear, halfling! And Viktor steps in and goes for the guy going for Snake.
Alright,
that's
so
a
are you
defense.
trying to defend him?
Basically.
Cool. So roll plus con.
Okay, we're gonna roll me con.
11. So you have 3 hold for defend. You can spend 1 for 1 to choose an option.
You don't have to spin them now, by the way.
Right. You can hold them.
Okay, but so 1 for each action. Or-
Yeah.
Well, is one of these actions to just basically punch the dude and make him go to
Well, read them.
land
Read
on the
them.
floor?
There's
What?
4.
Read defend.
Defend. Okay. Oh, redirect an attack from thing you defend to yourself. Half the attack damage. Open up an attacker to an ally. Okay. I'm opening up this dude to like. Actually, no. I redirect. I redirect this attack to me. Actually.
So I mean, you can do 3 things at the same time.
Okay.
You can have the attack's effect or damage and redirect it while opening him up.
Yeah, I'm
Or
gonna
just
do
do
that.
2 of those, or just do 1 of them, and then do more
Yeah,
of them later.
I'll half the attack's effect and redirect it to myself.
Alright, how do you do it?
Basically, I swoop in. I basically stand in front of him, like, and I don't know, also, I don't know, throwing him off guard, which makes it so his attack is not effective. I would say. Yeah. No, but basically, I throw myself in front of the halfling, taking the blow for him, and yeah, that's basically how I do it.
Okay, so down back in Basement World, the one dude who's relatively coherent and I can talk to, I ask him if he recognizes and knows who both the other 2 people are.
I think Austin needs to roll for damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm rolling one thing at a time. Let's see.
Sorry.
So yeah, you like shoulder block the attack, and then like as the hand comes in, you get your shield in the way, and it scrapes past your shield for like 1 damage. So you take nothing. So down in the basement, what are you asking?
If he recognizes the other 2 people.
Yeah, he says they're both farm boys.
Damn it.
Nobody important.
I want to. Where is it? Just give me 1 second. Yes, I want to hoist my weapon high at the onset of battle Your companions are encouraged to take +1 forward into battle.
All right, yeah.
So as soon as Sir Viktor jumps in front of us with his shield, I raise my my sword in the air and I shout like a battle cry, and it encourages everyone. They all get +1 forward.
Great.
Hang on a second. Let me just do something quick. Blah, 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 blah.
Except for Carnibus, who's busy doing other things.
Yes.
Sweet, tag me in.
Yeah. Okay. What do you mean tag?
Well, you've still got that one hold left over. Open up the attacker to an ally.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Give me that. I'll get +2 forward against
Yeah,
him.
I'm opening it. I'm basically with my shield holding him and basically just turn him so he's easily attacked from an ally.
Cool, yeah.
I just run up and like shove a dagger in his side.
Great, roll hack and slash and take your 2.
What the hell do I have? Let me just check. Yeah, I do have a D8 damage die. I had to actually double check because I didn't believe I did. Alright, so hack and slash. Where's that strength? So this is +2. It still failed.
Oh
you
my
roll
God.
a 6. So as you're doing
You rolled
that,
nothing but 4.
I
No,
know.
really. So mark an experience,
have.
and he manages to like get a foot and just like pound it in your face. You take 5 damage.
Oh! Alright, 14 health.
The other one with the knife charges forward. Or no, he's blinded, so he's like rubbing his eyes. But the guy in the back starts reading something out of a book.
He's got a.
No, I get this. I want to. I've seen that move before.
Oh,
I've seen mages do their thing before.
I'm sure you have.
Yes. All right, so I get 2. I want to knock them down and take +1 forward on my next attack and damage roll against them.
Yeah, great. So what do you do?
So I just rush forward, shoulder check the blind guy just to get him out of my way, and then I just slam into the guy with my shield.
Yeah,
Knock him
perfect.
down.
Yeah, he tumbles to the ground, but he's still, he's like very quickly reading out of the book. And he manages to finish what he's reading. Okay, Joaquin. Beside you, there's like a ripple in the air that just splits open, and this giant, like red, like oozing tentacle arm shoots out of it towards you.
Oh no.
What do you do?
I want to do my best to ignore it and just finish off the mage.
Okay. All right. So
I'm standing
roll
over
your
him, so
hack
I
and
just want to slam my sword down on him.
Yeah, roll your hack and slash.
And Baldrica is next to me, helping me out.
Yeah.
So I get +2 on it. No, plus 1 on it. She only affects the damage.
You still get the +2 from your rallying cry.
Oh, does that affect me as well?
I'm sure it should.
We need to rule that now if it does.
Let me
So
let me read your sheet.
It just says, when you hoist your weapon high on the onset of battle, your companions are encouraged and take +4 in the battle. So it just says...
No, you don't.
Okay,
It's
so I just get
your
+1.
companions. Yeah.
So 6. Fuck.
Okay. So this tentacle like wraps its like oozing arm around you, like lifting you in the air, and your sword bites into the wood beside this guy who's now like scurrying backwards, just like chanting words as this tentacle just like grips you and squeezes you. You take 1 damage.
all that description, and I don't even take any damage.
Yeah. So like right now, you just like got this oozing weird slime on you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, back in basement world, I am going to roll doppelganger back into my human form.
I assume
Sure.
you can hear us fighting upstairs too.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no problem. You turn straight back into what you were before.
Okay, now these three guys, like, I know you said they're like can't stand up or anything, but are they like bleeding out? Like, are they on the brink of death? Exactly how?
They don't appear to be. It looks like their wounds have cauterized. Like they're not bleeding, but they might be like oozing or weeping pus or some shit.
That's gross.
That's arguably worse.
Yeah, just put him out of misery, Erik.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Carnal Feast on these
Oh,
fuckers.
Oh my god.
I apologize for that. I'm freeing them from the cruel mortal coil they are trapped in.
Oh,
Oh,
The
Is it
illusion
just-
of their identity disappears, and their flesh is now joined with the mass of many others.
Yeah, so roll plus con.
We're just gonna come down to that basement and it's gonna be empty.
All right. Yeah, how many of them do you want to devour?
You know, I'll be how coherent. The one that's awake but just screaming. Like, how coherent is he exactly? Like, is he aware of what's going on?
Not at the moment.
He's about to not be coherent at all.
Actually, you know what?
Either you're
I
about to
guess
kill
no,
him
yeah,
or
I'll do the
okay.
conscious one, the one who's awake and realizes what's going on,
Sure.
Well, that's less awful, I guess.
and that
So-
fills my morph back up.
Yeah, all three of them. So, what's it look like?
Basically, my body splits open vertically, revealing a massive, toothy mouth
Oh,
with an
God.
and I just take their body into me and close up, and kind of like a human Venus flytrap.
All right. So what you're saying is that you are the gaping dragon.
So what you're saying is you're literally a man-eater.
Yes. Like, there is a massive amount of, like, sexual imagery and whatnot.
yeah,
God.
you look like a vagina. It's cool.
Oh my god. Well, I didn't expect this game to go down this path.
Like, maybe little tongues shoot out from the eye and, like, grab him and drag him into the mouth.
Yeah, tendrils. You know, that shit happens.
Oh
So,
my
yeah.
god.
My image of this was arguably way less bad.
Yeah, I have to
This
agree with
guy
that.
pretty much explodes.
I can do it in different
into
ways,
gore.
but this seemed quicker. This seemed less painful.
Yeah, so now this entire area, which, you know, sure, there might have been dried blood, is now covered in fresh blood. Because as you, like, absorb him, his arm just, like, crackles, pops, and just explodes. And as does the rest of him.
I dragged
now you're
one of
getting
the
in shit that
bodies
creeps
into
me
the
out.
pool of blood, so it looks like the blood came from them.
Yeah, great. Back upstairs.
Question, do you burp after this? It just...
Maybe, like, a long tongue, like, sticks out of my torso and, like, lips my lips that are my entire body.
Ew.
This is some bizarre fucking my mind is having trouble keeping up with this image.
I should put, like, just for a mental image, when there's no one else around me, I'm not necessarily moving in an entirely human-like way. I can, but I don't. In a situation like this, my head isn't really the head. It just
Yeah.
looks like the head.
And I mean, your legs don't have to be as long as human legs.
Yeah.
You just, Mr. Incredible, that leg all the way out the door.
Oh,
Alright.
actually.
So upstairs.
Does it
Actually,
have me? Is it holding me in the air or?
Yes, it is holding you in the air.
All right. Well, I scream for you. Like I'm just like, get it off me!
Yeah, while you're doing that, one of the robed men takes a dagger and tries to jab at Sir Viktor.
Sir Viktor will not stand for this bullshit. He will power it. He will.
Oh God!
Yeah, that is what I imagined.
Oh,
Like-
God.
Not an old lady.
Not the mental image I had.
Is that a Pez dispenser?
No, it's an old 80s Ghostbuster toy.